Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're funny, man. You're a funny guy. Funny, haha, even.
Are you recording?
Right now, yeah, I just turned it on.
Oh.
You got 3 hours.
Okay.
To get your camera. I got the cards too. Cause I stay on decky.
Oh, you got the card?
I got cards. I got multiple camera cards.
Oh.
Right now we're recording. We have 3 hours. That's the current setting.
So how about, since you're the cameraman, why don't you do the intro?
You do the intro. It's cooler if you do it as you're driving.
Why don't you ever want to do the freaking intro?
Cause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are joining us for a special episode of Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We're traveling. There's cars. You can even see that we're in a car. Look at Jason driving, looking ahead like he's supposed to, because there's a moving truck to my right. You might be able to see it. It's a little white. You can't see it in the window. But we are driving around, driving to an Evolve show, right? No.
Evolve 122.
Evolve 122! And I would like to thank you for joining us. I am Hollywood Sinema. And that guy over there, what's your name?
BlitzballChamp.
Yeah, it is. Hello. So now I've done the intro, so he can shut his mouth. Now back to Jason.
All right, so let's. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna jump right into the subject because I got a fit to pitch with you.
Yeah, fit to pitch.
So there's a certain NXT UK superstar that's on the up and coming that is currently undefeated, and I'm not talking about Bianca Belair. I'm talking about the one true queen, the one true fashionista of Knightsbridge, London, England. Jenny is on the up and coming, which, by the way, is bigger than Candice LeRae. I've looked up facts on that.
Optics don't say it.
You don't know what the heck you're talking about.
I do it. She doesn't look like she's bigger than Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae has bigger dimensions than she does.
Candice LeRae is like 4 or 5 inches smaller than her.
Yes, funny how that works, huh?
Whatever. Anyway, Jenny is on the up and coming in NXT UK. And it looks like she should be the next contender, number one contender in line for an NXT UK Women's Championship match against either Toni Storm or Rhea Ripley, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Toni Storm. And this dude right here, me, is not sold on Jenny at all because of how she looks, despite her promos, despite her wrestling ability. Explain yourself. Go.
Okay, how much time you got? She just looks weird, man. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for like 2 seconds. Take off my glasses because of the shine. You can see my beautiful eyes. Yeah, no, I don't. Something about her just doesn't mesh with me. It's not even that, because I liked her. We were talking about it earlier today. You don't know this, but I was talking to him earlier about liking her during like the Mae Young Classic. But now that she's being positioned in a very prominent role, as you could say, with being undefeated now, I'm just not as into the idea of her possibly being UK champion when I have Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm around. That's all.
But here's the thing, and it was like I was saying before. No, I don't expect Jenny to win the title right now from Toni Storm. Because honestly, if that happened, I think that would be a big, gigantic slap in the face of Toni Storm and what she was built up to winning the title. You know, after first winning the Mae Young Classic. So Jenny will become champion at some point.
Yeah.
But definitely not anytime soon.
No.
But
it was an optics thing for you, boy.
She ain't even that skinny.
She's skinny as shit.
She's not that skinny.
Look like Stick Stickley's mama.
Hey, She is not that skinny.
Yeah, she is. She's super skinny. She's dumb skinny.
I mean, she got legs. She got Stacy Keibler legs. She's just not as tall as Stacy Keibler.
How effing dare you, dude? Stacy Keibler.
Because she's pretty skinny too, but...
Stacy's... never mind. He's getting me hot.
No. Say what you gotta say.
Stacy Keibler. Ain't no way in hell she's not... Her... No. Do you realize the amount of time I spent studying Stacy Keibler's legs proportions?
What the heck?
Like staring a lot.
Wow. You really done...
I don't care. I am a boy. I like smooth things.
He's a growing boy, ladies.
Oh yeah, it grows.
But no, keep going.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of visual contact on Stacy Keibler's leg region, whole bottom, waist below situation. Nah, son, I don't see it. I don't see the correlation between her and Jenny's whatsoever.
The only difference is that Stacy Keibler's taller. That's the only difference.
She's even thicker, bro.
Yeah, she probably is thicker.
Not even probably. That's 100% a go.
I mean, the kind of stuff she wore to the ring, I mean, was kind of a giveaway. Jenny doesn't actually really dress provocative.
Yeah, no, because when she wears her tights, they look like straight up baggy shorts.
Wow.
And they do. They're baggy as shit, bro. She's got no meat.
How dare you besmirch?
Damn, Jason, are you hot? Are you cold? Hot in here. Trying to sweat me out of here.
How dare you insult the fashionista?
Not insulting her. I am stating facts.
If she was here right now, you'd be insulting her.
And I'm sorry she felt that way, but it is facts, dog. I'm not.
You've besmirched her.
I didn't besmirch anything. I spoke straight, cold truth, like I do. Out of focus.
So, as we are making our way to Evolve 122, which certain superstars like the Undisputed Era's Adam Cole,
baby,
and the Street Profits are showcasing at this event and doing the meet and greet.
Yeah, Street Profits are in singles competition.
Yeah, Montez Ford has a title shot tonight. I think it's for the WWN championship. Either that or the Evolve championship, one of the two.
I think it's I forgot I looked up.
But yeah, we're going to we're currently going to the smoke pit first to eat, and then we're going to the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center, which is about 7 miles away from the smoke pit. But while we're on this drive, you know what? Let's talk Elimination Chamber.
Okay, Sunday, the pay-per-view that they don't care about.
They really don't. They really don't. And honestly, I mean, I'm not really excited. I mean...
You are excited for a one-piece, just like I am.
Which is...
Who's going to be the female champion?
So, the Elimination Chamber, we will see a crowning of the inaugural, brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Championships.
Yes!
So let's name off the teams. So we got the Boston Hug Connection, which is Sasha Banks and Bayley. We got Nia Jackson, Tamina. We got the Riot Squad, which I believe is specifically...
It's absolutely. Other one's busy.
Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, because Ruby Riott has a title shot against Ronda Rousey.
A title drubbing.
And from SmackDown, we got Naomi and Carmella, which we know dang on well they're not winning.
And no, you got no chance. No chance in hell.
We got Absolution of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
That'd be the worst mistake.
And then we have the Iconics,
which I got no problem with.
So, bro, who you got winning that?
Well, if I was to go with what I want to happen, it'll be the Boston Hug. But it can't be the Boston Hug because then WrestleMania has nothing. So it's going to be Nia and Tharmina.
we were talking a little bit about this earlier, but it would make a much bigger impact if the Boston Hug Connection won the titles at WrestleMania, as both have had singles WrestleMania moments. But you know what? You could definitely go with Nia Jackson Tamina winning the titles first.
Makes the most sense.
And of course, now here's the thing. You know, if they lose at WrestleMania, who would they face against at Fastlane?
They don't need to do nothing. They can face anybody at Fastlane. It don't really matter. I mean, they can face. I mean, you. But here's the thing. Even whoever wins, who are they going to face at Fastlane?
That's the thing. That's
because since we're doing it now, you've kind of backed yourself into a corner. Because we already know there's going to be one more pay-per-view where we're just wasting time until we get to WrestleMania. Because nothing is going to happen at Fastlane. I'll tell you this now, nothing.
And I remember seeing the most recent episode of Wrestle Talk.
Yeah.
And I think it's safe to say, realistically, there won't be any title changes tonight.
I doubt it very seriously. I
mean, other than, you know, us, we're going to have a brand new, you know, inaugural champion, you know, women's tag team championships. But, I mean, let's be realistic. Daniel Bryan ain't losing.
No. It will kill all his momentum.
Yeah, he ain't losing. Ronda Rousey definitely ain't losing to Ruby Riott.
No chance. No chance in hell.
So, I mean, that might as well be just, you know, a random title shot on the card.
Yeah. It's something to keep them busy because they couldn't waste time giving Asuka something to do.
And Asuka has nothing. No title defense, no appearance, nothing. And it makes me sick.
Trash. Now. All right. So what's the next match after this? Because we're gonna get on a Asuka tangent. So I'm trying to keep us on board. I mean, we don't know the order of these matches at this point.
Yeah. I don't even.
Braun versus who? Who's he facing?
Oh, I think it's Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. I mean,
who the hell wants that?
I mean, come on, we know. Come on. Does Baron Corbin really have a shot?
Why even have the match?
It's dumb. Dumb idea.
That was very dumb. Very dumb.
Isn't R-Truth defending the United States?
He wasn't even on SmackDown. And he's got no program because Rusev and Nakamura have their own thing going on, which they didn't do. What, did they do anything on Tuesday? Nope. They weren't featured either. So, okay. Since here, I'll pause. I'll get this question. What two matches are you expecting to see on the kickoff show? That's a better question.
Probably the Cruiserweight Championship, where it'll be Buddy Murphy versus...
I should have said other than the Cruiserweight Championship, because we know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
Well, you go. We got to go through the... Okay, who do you have winning the Cruiserweight match between Akira Tozawa and the Cruiserweight Juggernaut, Buddy Murphy?
You know what? Maybe this probably is a good time for Akira Tozawa to win. In all honesty. Because, I mean, while Buddy Murphy has been a great champion, like, he's beaten almost everybody. You know? Like, he's beaten Cedric Alexander.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. You know, he's defended the title in a fatal four-way, which involved Cedric Alexander, involved Hideo Itami.
And Tozawa.
You know, so it's like, you know, he hasn't defended against Mustafa Ali because he's not on 205 and 5 anymore.
They got him up off there.
And, you know, the only other person, I mean, I guess Drew Gulak, Leo Rush. I mean, unless they are okay with doing heel on heel, which they usually aren't.
Not for WrestleMania. That's not happening. So you are saying you would kill all of Buddy Murphy's momentum going into WrestleMania? Because that's what you would be doing. You'd be throwing water on that fire.
I mean,
by having him lose. That's the problem with streaks, people.
I mean, I would like for Tozawa to win, but
you kill all the Buddy Murphys, and then I would ask you, how would you generate any intrigue for Fastlane and WrestleMania after that? Because it's different when the bad guy is trying to get the good guy's belt. It's a different build up. It doesn't. It's usually not as.
Who's to say he wouldn't win the title back? They've done it plenty of times before, anyway.
He would, but then you still end up at the same point you don't want to get to, with Buddy Murphy winning. He might as well win the match at Elimination Chamber instead of wasting your time just killing Tozawa now. It does him the better good. He can go on to do something else in a battle royale or have like some kind of multi-man match, which is probably what's going to end up happening. They don't have enough variations between divisions in 205 Live. It's all one division, so you just get the same people facing off over and over and over, and you don't know when feuds are over. Because I don't know, is Noam Dar and Tony Nese over after that?
I hope so.
It just doesn't make any, like, it's a very like drastic stop.
And then again, turn around and Noam Dar beat Jordan Devlin.
Yeah.
So
that was weird.
Well, he had some help, but
still. All right. What else we got on the Elimination Chamber?
Oh, aren't the Revival defending their tag titles?
There's been no announcement for them to have a match. They just won their belt.
Oh, I'm sorry. SmackDown Tag Team titles.
Yeah, SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Usos versus
Shane McMahon and
Miz.
Dude, that's a big deal for them to beat the Usos. That's a big deal.
I'm gonna get focused for this one.
Big deal.
I'm gonna get real good focus for this one, so you can see my face.
Okay.
Y'all better not. Y'all better not. Because that would be two of the top tag teams on SmackDown losing to these two jabrones. And we ain't seen Sheamus and Cesaro since they got jobbed out to those two cabrones. So, you better not.
Yeah, but for them to have a short time, for them to have that short of a title run after the build-up, like, I mean, I'm there with you, but dude, like, unfortunately, they're gonna beat the Usos. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Trash! SmackDown gonna make me stop watching that shit too.
I mean, you know, the Miz is a face now. You know, he's teamed up with Shane. I know it won't be that way forever, but you know they're gonna ride this for a while. They're gonna ride this for a while.
I don't think they're gonna ride it for a while. You know why? Because of the timing of it all. Too close to WrestleMania for them to be set up to ride high into WrestleMania and win together.
But who's to say that the plan isn't for them to win at WrestleMania?
That's not going to happen. Because they have nobody to face. They would have nobody to face. Think about it. Usos get beat cleanly by these two jabrones.
Yeah.
Who else are they facing?
I mean, I guess you have the Good Brothers, but
they're not heel.
They're not heel.
Only other heel team they can face is Nakamura and Rusev. Well, and you mean to tell me if Sheamus and Cesaro couldn't beat these two assholes and the Usos couldn't, I'm gonna believe that Rusev and Nakamura are gonna do it. I don't want to see that feud. I don't want that.
You don't want to see Shane and Miz versus
No! Why the hell would I want that?
Why
the hell would I want that? That sounds disgusting. That's just two more people that gotta lose to these two assholes.
Yeah.
And I can't do it.
I still don't like the whole idea of Miz as a face.
I got no problem with Miz as a face. It's the fact that Shane is involved in this shit at all. Because I'm fine with the Miz as a face if he's going against Daniel Bryan.
You would have no problem with him being the face in that feud?
Yes, because you could have him literally saying, I've been telling you this stuff about Daniel Bryan the entire time, and I was right. He was not who he said he was.
When is he going to finally change his entrance music?
I don't know. They need to change that music. It's not. It is not a bad guy theme song.
Maybe he'll debut it tonight or something. I don't know.
Probably.
But like.
Probably not.
But yeah, like. I would be surprised but happy if the Usos won, but I honestly don't think the Usos won.
Because that way you can build up to Shane versus Miz when get this shit over with. Let Shane win at WrestleMania and be done with this whole bullshit. Because I'm sick of it. I don't want no more Shane in my storylines, yo. I want Shane out of all of it. I want him to go away. He's not the best in the world, and it's embarrassing that you're trying to make me like that. That is kind of one of those things where I'm like, I hope that the first interview some big person does when they leave WWE mentions the fact that they had to lose to Shane after all these years of putting in all this work as a reason why they left. I want it to be, because sometimes nepotism needs to get smacked in the face
hard. And you know, like, dude, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if you knew this, but Gail Kim had a shoot on WWE, and she went in, like,
I remember she did. She did have a shoot, yeah.
Like, it had its own, like, DVD and everything. Like, she went in hard.
That sounds like a high spots DVD.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I used to be so hyped about those damn shoot DVDs.
Because she doesn't even want to be in the same sentence as WWE. That's how much she just doesn't.
I mean, she should have a bad taste in her mouth about that, because she got screwed over real good.
Yeah.
But it was pretty trash.
But like, let's see, what other matches? Is the IC title on the line?
Who's the IC champion?
Lashley.
Yes, the handicap match.
Oh yeah.
Leo Rush. Yeah, so we have the IC championship is on the line between the challenger Finn Balor, non-demon, against Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. He came here to collect.
So here's the weird thing about it.
I came to collect.
If Finn Balor pins Leo Rush or Bobby Lashley, he wins the title.
Yep. Who you got? I came to collect.
You know I'm gonna be all over Finn Balor, but it's a handicap match, man.
Bobby's gonna retain, and then we're gonna build to WrestleMania, and we might even get some Kevin Owens, because he could come and make the save for Finn after the match is over, and Lashley and Bobby are beaten down on Finn. Kevin makes a save, and then we deal with the Fatal 4-Way or Triple Threat for the IC belt at WrestleMania.
Isn't Sami Zayn also?
He is not on track to be back as soon as Kevin is. Kevin is supposed to be first.
Oh, okay. So Sami Zayn's a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then, wait a minute. Refresh my memory. When does Dean Ambrose's contract runs out? At WrestleMania?
After April.
I wonder how they're going to write him off.
With a loss?
Yeah, but like...
Because apparently he went off script this week, so...
Yeah, like when he came in and told Seth Rollins...
so bad. I'm over this whole out.
Slay the Beast.
So bad! Because also that's one of his worst WrestleMania matches was against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It was effing awful. bowling shoe ugly, people.
So, you think the Ronda Rousey, which... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I hope that's not the main event. That can't be the main event. Do you think that's going to be a squash match, her over Ruby Riott?
I don't think they're going to let it be like a traditional squash match, because, I mean, what was the point of any of this if that's what we're going to do? Why even have the match, to be honest with you? If that's the case, you could have just had a tag team match.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have preferred to see a tag team match between Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte having to face off against the Riott Squad. Not have been fine with that, but whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be Ronda's gonna win easy, but they'll definitely let Riott get some offense in, but not as much as Sasha did. She's not on the same level as a 4-horsewoman. It's not going to happen. And since they've seemed to now tier them the following way, Charlotte, I'm going by WWE officials, not me personally.
Right.
It's Charlotte, Becky, and then Sasha, then Bayley. And Sasha and Bayley are at the bottom, other two at the top.
I see.
And they're not about to have Ruby Riott's not going to outdo Sasha.
No way. I know she's the leader of the Riott Squad, but no way.
Sasha's beat Charlotte multiple times.
Yeah.
At least 4.
But, I mean, she'll probably, hopefully she can have a good match with Ruby Riott.
I don't know if she
Ronda
can,
Rousey.
man. Ruby Riott's cool, but I have not seen her savor that.
Because Sasha had a great match with Ronda Rousey.
Sasha helped that shit out a lot.
Yeah. But who knows? I mean, because I've seen Ruby Riott live before.
She's fine.
I've seen her work back in Chikara. She's a great wrestler.
She's not like Sasha Banks, though.
Yeah. Not there yet.
No,
not yet.
Not yet.
But there's definitely hope for her. But yeah, like, I'll be watching the Elimination Chamber, but like,
who? Oh yeah, we already said we got Daniel Bryan winning the Elimination Chamber matches. So.
Yeah.
No point going over that because we all know how that's gonna go. Yeah, Elimination Chamber is gonna be. I mean, I got a little hype for like 2 seconds, but then I remember that there's nothing going on other than the women's tag match. So
that's really ultimately the only match I care about.
The only reason I watch this stupid shit.
Yeah.
And that's just because, and sad part is, we know we're going to get jerked on that. We're going to have to deal with Nia and Tamina as champ, as the first tag team champions. We know it.
But at least it'll mean Tamina will finally get her first taste of championship gold.
I don't care. I mean, yeah, I feel bad, but I don't care.
I mean, I guess it's a consolation prize.
It absolutely is. She don't even get to talk through promos.
Yeah, that's a good point. But like, we're almost there. But like, so to kind of switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, let's go off Elimination Chamber. Garbage.
Is Cassius Ohno done? I think he should be.
He needs to leave. But now that his lady is there, he ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah, Rachel Ellering.
He's not going anywhere.
AKA Rachel Evers.
Unless he gets fired.
Got signed to the Performance Center.
Now they can work together. So
yes, that is actually Cassius Ohno's girlfriend, which I've met at last year's Raleigh SuperCon. She was really, really cool. Really cool. And also Karen Q, who was in the Mae Young Classic.
Not just talk about the ladies. ACH,
attitude, charisma, heart, is also signed to the WWE Performance Center. So,
you want to go over NXT? So we're talking about Ohno. Because we might as well do the good stuff first. Let's do NXT and NXT UK first.
So,
because Raw and SmackDown were not good. I mean, SmackDown was fine, but Raw was not good.
So we got a bunch of tag teams trying to stake their claim that they're the ones
doing it like that?
are going to take the belts off the War Raiders. We had, let's break it down.
Check me out.
We had the Street Profits. We have, after having a great tag team match where we see a lot more aggression from Montez Ford. What's the deal with that?
He's tired of getting his ass kicked, I hope.
But I mean, he's usually the funky, silly one out of the group.
I mean, they did that not too long ago with the whole him getting hype and Dawkins pushing him. And it, like him just kind of being startled by like, oh shit.
I remember that.
But that was more of a comedy, but it was very much like, what the hell is going on here? Being very aggressive, sir.
Yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. But we had the Street Profits. We had the Undisputed Era run in. We had the Oney Lorcan, Danny Burch.
Mm-hmm. So we facing off for the NXT UK Championship.
We had Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner.
They haven't been on anything in a while. Interesting. They should really be on NXT UK.
Yeah, I mean,
They're European. That's
yeah,
kind of where all the Europeans go.
But you know, with the kind of matches that they've been putting together and kind of them, coming crossways.
Yeah, because Eichner's in both anyway.
Yeah.
He's feuding with Mark Andrews for a little while.
Yeah. And then, shoot, I'm kind of shocked they didn't have freaking Mustache Mountain come out.
They're a little busy. NXT UK, man.
Yeah.
They don't have any interest in those. They want those belts.
But yeah, and then, Undisputed Era attacked and, do what they do best. But I am glad that it was mentioned about, when it comes to tag team, that the focus is back on Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, as it should be. Roderick needs to go for the North American Championship and leave the NXT Championship to Adam Cole. Baby.
We also had Tainara Conti go up against Aaliyah with Vanessa Bourne. She came out during the match, and Aaliyah got a submission victory. So, Aaliyah's getting pushed.
What the hell is happening?
After all these years, because it seems like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Aaliyah's getting pushed.
Yeah.
She's apparently, I guess she's going to be racking up victories. She's going to be racking up victories.
Real weird.
Not just any victory, but a submission victory. I was like, dang.
Over a judo master.
Over a judoka.
Black belt.
A black belt from Brazil in Tainara Conti, who's now apparently a face. She's a freaking face.
Well, in fact, she lost to a bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, man. We had, let's see who else we had. Oh, we had Adam Cole and Ricochet tear the house down like they usually do, with Ricochet getting the victory.
Undisputed Era's not looking so hot here lately. A lot of losses.
Nope. They interfered. Aleister Black tried to help. Didn't work.
Year of Gold is not looking so good. Year of Dripping in Gold is looking bad. Off to a bad start. And this better be y'all's last year in NXT.
Yeah.
Go to 205 Live and save that shit. Because we're running out of matchups now.
You know who's been very, very busy?
Oh.
Humberto Carrillo.
Yes, he is. But mostly on 205 Live, though. He's featured on 205 Live now, which is weird.
I mean, shoot, he was in another tag team match, with the Street Profits.
Yeah, it was weird.
And, he was in the Worlds Collide tournament.
But as 205 Live, though, not NXT.
True. And apparently, according to him, he is open
to being managed by Drew Gulak, which is so weird.
Yeah, it's like...
It doesn't make any sense.
What?
Like, we know they hate luchador show.
But I guess...
You're just a tall luchador.
But I guess the whole idea is the fact that, he doesn't wear a mask.
Yeah,
so.
That's why he's fine. Captain D's! Looks like it's closed. Love Captain D's.
Captain D's. But yeah, it's really interesting. And then, of course, NXT UK, where we had Mia Yim versus Jenny, the fashionista.
Jason's favorite.
And Jenny got the pin, although she did cheat to get the pin. She used the ropes.
She better have cheated to beat Mia Yim.
Hey!
I'm sorry,
dude. Okay.
As much as it's full talk about Mia Yim, he cool with Jenny beat her clean.
Dude, why not? Why not?
You mean to tell me you consider Mia Yim lesser than Jenny? I don't.
But
I don't, and that's what a clean win means.
But I'm not saying. But I'm not going to sit there and say that she's not worthy of getting a victory over Mia Yim.
At this point, no, not to me.
I mean, come on, she gets beat by freaking Shayna Baszler. She's not worthy of losing to Shayna Baszler.
Mia Yim can lose to Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's champ. So that's extra attributes on the video game. Whatever.
What?
She's mad because she beat Kyrie twice. No, sorry, 3 times.
Shut up. I'm not gonna let you diss Kyrie. I met Kyrie saying I ain't gonna let you just.
Yeah,
diss
I kind of met her too. I didn't talk to her because I didn't want to, but still.
I shook her hand.
That's great. I didn't want to.
She put her arm on my shoulder.
She did, man. That was a great moment for you. I'm glad you got to experience that with her. I have no interest.
Let's see, what else do we have? Pete Dunne was in action.
Yes.
Pete Dunne was in action against Wolfgang and breaking fingers.
Doing like he do.
So it seems that just picking apart Gallus. And that place looks busy.
It does, shit.
But we will. Let's see how this goes.
Jumping,
because we should be bound to find a spot. But NXT UK was good as usual. Noam Dar, Jordan Devlin, which Noam Dar got the victory over said Jordan Devlin. And I don't know how we're gonna get through this.
Yeah, well, oh shit, yeah. Somebody's gonna be cool and let us get through. They're gonna let us go. Oh, somebody else is pulling out, I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to wait. Yeah, they're gonna wait for you to go.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to wait. Because this shit is tiny, bruh. This shit is tiny. Why would they put this here? Additional parking in the rear. Interesting. Or just right here.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, there's one right there, too. Yeah, bump this.
That was like a split second. But like...
Finish your thought and then we'll pause. We'll get something to eat. Because I want french fries.
So...
Holy meat! Keep talking, Jason.
You gotta call.
800 number, it's okay.
But, dude, to be honest, the go-home shows this week were kind of a letdown.
They were trash!
You know, it's just...
Except for Kofi.
Oh, yeah, Kofi Kingston shining brightly as the sun in the gauntlet match on SmackDown, which we all know was originally supposed to be Mustafa Ali, but he had the concussion.
He deserves it. 11 years, dog. 11 years.
We had Kofi Kingston. We saw Kofi Kingston defeat Jeff Hardy,
Daniel Bryan first.
Daniel Bryan, and Samoa Joe.
Daniel Bryan part's pretty important.
That's very important. But who ends up winning the whole thing? Freaking Randy Orton.
Because they hate us.
You see how quick it cut to the end of the show right afterwards? Just, oh my God.
Nobody wants Randy Orton, all this shit.
RKO out of nowhere.
I'm so...
And even still, Kofi held his own quite a bit against AJ Styles.
That's very Canadian of his own. Very Canadian of me. That's funny.
But, yeah, just overall...
lackluster as fuck!
And we know for the women's tag team championship elimination chamber match, we know that Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose will start out first against the Boston Hug Connection.
Which is, they're going to let the Boston Hug Connection go all the way to the end and then get taken out by Nia and Tamina. And the crowd is going to boo.
I'm probably willing to bet money that Nia and Tamina will be the last team to enter.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. That feels like some bullshit they would do to us.
Because I doubt it'll be well, it might even be the Iconics. You think it could be the Iconics?
Maybe. I feel like it definitely needs Tamina then.
Yeah. That's a fair point. But, like, and then Raw. Oh, jeez. Like,
Horror Factory.
I mean, you would think it would have been a little bit
better
for a go home show.
No.
But, like, and then I still don't get the whole thing with 205 Live behind Arya Davari. Like, it was just really.
They had
really
to give
dumb.
him a reason to be mad about something.
It was just really dumb.
It made no sense, man.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, it's kind of gotten to the point where it's common that the WWE go home shows, unless it's NXT in preparation for TakeOver,
Yeah.
they just have not really been good.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
So we got Elimination Chamber coming up. It's this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Elimination Chamber that could be eliminated from the cards.
Literally.
Because except for the Tag Team Championship match, which could have happened on a fucking Raw. Or at WrestleMania. But you gotta have more women for that!
Yeah. Which NXT is loaded with them. They just don't want to send anybody.
And that thing should go through all the brands, if you're asking me, but it's okay.
It just sucks that we got to wait until after WrestleMania before they do the Superstar.
Before
shakeup.
anything interesting happens, yeah, it's kind of lame. Having to wait until after WrestleMania for something interesting to possibly happen. Possibly, because there's no guarantee.
But you can also imagine that the WrestleMania card's going to be supremely loaded because, I mean, every title's going to be defended.
That WrestleMania card is going to be trash. Change my mind.
5 hours of trash.
It's going to be 5 hours of trash, man. Like, it's going to be
5 hours straight? Like, nothing, like, literally nothing?
The only match that is of any importance on WrestleMania this year is Becky versus Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. Do you care about Seth Rollins versus Brock? Get you in focus. You can wait. You can wait. Tell me. You can tell me. Yeah, tell me now. Do you care? No. You don't. Do you care about whomever they're going to have face Daniel Bryan, which will probably be AJ Styles for the third time?
Oh, if it's AJ Styles, then I definitely don't care.
Okay. Is there anybody they can have him face that you would care about? I would only care if it's Bray Wyatt at this point.
Or Mustafa Ali, but that ain't happening.
At WrestleMania? No.
Yeah, why not?
They're trying to sell tickets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mustafa ain't selling the tickets they would want for WrestleMania. Sorry. Pay-per-view, yeah. Backlash or some shit, totally fine.
Dang.
Not Survivor Series, not SummerSlam, not that. Well, what other matches can you think of at WrestleMania that are even sounding appealing? Other than maybe Sasha and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tamina, which is only going to be a half good match because they're going to have two shits.
I'm curious on who they have in mind to face Asuka at WrestleMania.
I don't think it's going to be anybody we care about because they don't have anybody that
if
we
Becky
care
and
about.
Charlotte are going to be facing Ronda, then, I mean...
It's pointless.
Who's left?
So, once again, I ask you, in what way is the WrestleMania card not going to be trash?
Well, I mean, we still got 2 months.
Yes, we're just waiting for trash to be delivered.
Well, get your bin ready.
My bin is full. I don't want more.
You got to empty it out, man. Got to empty it out.
No, because then people just put more shit in it.
But at least one thing is safe to say, that what we're going to see today will be a lot better.
An Elimination Chamber?
Elimination.
Yeah, boy, it will.
Because we will be sitting front row for Evolve 122.
And with that, I think we're going to have to get that outro. Hey, Jason, a.k.a. BlitzballChamp! Hollywood Sinema is asking you to give that outro. Deep down into the camera. Just look into the camera and just go.
So, for BlitzballChamp and Hollywood Sinema, coming at you live from inside my car, sitting at the parking lot of the Smoke Pit in Concord, North Carolina, getting ready to get our grub on. We thank y'all so much for checking us out on this on the go live episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. And our next broadcast, we hope to bring y'all, discussion of Evolve 122, Elimination Chamber recap, how lackluster it may be.
Preemptive boo.
But check us out on a usual basis on Thursday evenings. This is usually when we record. But thank you all for the support. And as always, 800K or bust.
800K or bust. Have a good one. Party people.
Laters.